Shalom. This is Mary Omni from the World Government House of King David, Holy Covenant Constitutional Enforcer. I'm the woman of Galatians 4:4 and the woman of Revelations 12. Please refer to your Bible. And all I ask you to do is consider that I am who I say I am. I'm the mother of the New Jerusalem, and I'm the mother that gave birth to newborn King Emmanuel, February the 15th, 2011. This Republic notice is that Newtown, Connecticut, the place of Sandy Hook, so-called massacre, Newtown, Connecticut, failed to recognize the New Jerusalem, the New Jerusalem right under their nose. And what is the New Jerusalem right under their nose? The Constitution holding constitutional citizens. Towns like New England and all these towns that's full of majority immigrant whites who act like by the fact of their skin being white, they can be invisible and just walk on somebody's land and birthrights and fail to recognize who land and birthrights they on, which is the constitutional blacks that they don't want in their neighborhood. But the constitutional blacks is the only citizens in the land contract. They're the New Jerusalem, the hidden ones, God hidden namesake. Judah. How else can you become a nation in 9 years after the Dred Scott in 1857 declared that you was 3/5 black slave or free? And within 9 years in 1866, we became a non-consenting national jurisdiction nation with every right of constitutional and contractual enforcement in every jurisdiction. The New Jerusalem. The New Jerusalem was finished in 2009 when President Obama walked into the White House with a black constitutional citizen and her mother, which is the supremacy clause that gives birth to all persons born. Now, you may think does all persons born mean all people from around the world who want to set up their Sandy Brooks on the poor black infant back, while their masters embezzle by guns and embezzle by over tyrannizing blacks and keeping them stratified in what they call ghettos, so you can have your Sandy Hooks and your little towns of prissy privilege. But you will face the fact that you will serve Judah. You will serve the Constitution of the land you're squatting on, and you will serve the constitutional citizens, because you have a calcified pineal gland. If you're delusional enough to think that you can separate blacks from the Constitution, you can't separate blacks from the earth, so you can't separate them from the Constitution. They are the earth and the sun and the Constitution, and they are the stars in the sky of the supremacy, okay? They're God namesake. The whole setup of America was for them. Why the hell you think a civil war was on their behalf, okay? Why the hell you think black, white, and red men died for that black woman to be the constitutional supremacy clause to give birth to all persons born? Jerusalem. Okay, if you speak in Hebrew, the J wasn't out. So then it was Jerusalem, the Y-er. Y-E-R, Y, or USA, limb, light, moon. Okay? The New Jerusalem is the black woman who gives birth to the 15th Amendment New Jerusalem wall man that blocks off all the Sandy Hooks from way around the world, wherever you come from. And I don't care how long you've been here, you've been blocked off. You've been blocked off. You was blocked off and pre-constitutionally nullified before you came, trying to act invisible because your hair is stringy and your skin is pale. You just as visible as the brown invaders. You're even more visible than the brown invaders, as a matter of fact, because everybody now know what you did. You want to talk about 20 children, 26 children being massacred? Well, you called yourself building a dream on massacres of millions and millions and millions of black Judah, God namesake, of black and red Native Americans. So what about that massacre? Now you think the earth and the cosmic stand still? No, the proof of the massacre is that the earth and the cosmic is moving. The fact that now you know that you are vulnerable, that you can't hide on somebody else's land and birthright and set up your prissy privilege after you done contracted with Satan in an ocean of blood, and you sitting up here still trying to benefit from inalienable rights infringement of blacks, knowing that you're still in every school district, depriving them of education, knowing that they being thrown in prisons, while you also know that they was the first receivers of the 14th and are the constitutional citizens. You know, how about you taking responsibility for the massacre? Because you consented to, it was okay to build dreams off of massacres. You said it's quite okay to build dreams off of massacres and inalienable rights infringements. You said the Constitution's sovereignty don't matter because it's blacks in it. And it's all right to step on them. It's all right if their children die. It's all right if imported cops just put on a blue uniform and shoot them left and right. You can go in your little Sandy hooks and just go on with your life. Well, checkmate. You can't. You have nothing. And that's the warning. Sandy Hook and Sandy Storm. You're out of line. Your calcified pineal gland is full. Satan got you trapped. Satan got you trapped. Because you will serve blacks, whether it's the black Satan or the black gods. Get it in your mind now. Or go ahead and watch some more Sandy Hooks. You better start telling your phony incorporate doctrine that you know or in corporate doctrine, elected senators that you used to trample the Constitution with, because you wanted them all white. You wanted them all white so you can put your dung fingers on all the constitutional stolen wealth and make sure blacks are attrition to the point of genocide while stuck in these cities and jails. You want the New Jerusalem to be genocided. What you think you done set up for yourself? We got a hell in jail. And it's clearing the way for a lot of you. And wait till you see our security guards. And wait till you see what you got in store. You think these jails on earth is something where you store my bridal chamber children? Wait till you see yours, honey. Wait till you see yours. This is Mary Omni from the House of King David. Shalom.